Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I just want to share with you a quick tip on what you can do in order to make some gold pretty easily simply by flipping some of the green Boes from Dragonflight from the auction house. So I'm sure that many of you already know that when you get different type of Boes, you usually have a chance at getting either an extra socket or also sometimes different type of secondary stats. And some of these stats are very interesting because they're extremely useful for the player. So for instance, usually you will have, for instance, leech, avoidance, and different type of things. And there is one in particular that is going to be really useful. And this is the speed, because with speed, you can then basically run different type of dungeons and raids and do things way faster. So on all the different green Boes that you get from Dragonflight, especially the ones that are 376 and 379, you will have a chance at getting some of them with a speed stat. And these items are currently selling really well because people are buying them to then basically have a speed set on their level 70 characters. So what you can do is simply go through your auction house and you want to go in each of the different categories of armors and you want to have a look at all the different 376 and 379 random Boes that can drop from the Zarek Cavern. Don't have a look at all the different crafted gear such as the Obsidian and Crimson gear because these cannot really have these different type of stats, only the ones that can drop from world creatures. So all these different armor pieces have a chance, so just click on them, and as you can see, already on many realms, people have already started to do that, and so sometimes, unfortunately, people already bought all these different items and they already try to sell them for a way better price, but on many realms, you can still easily manage to find some of them. For instance, here on another realm, this is a medium pop realm, as you can see, you can go and sometimes you will be lucky and you will find some of these Boes for really nothing. So what you can do is simply buy the different Boes that you find with speed and then you want to repost them. I would say anything around 15 to like 20k gold will most of the time sell. So just do that, make sure to then post them, and trust me, people have already been able to make a lot of gold just by selling some of these speed sets. Also, keep in mind you also have the weapons, so you can do that also with all the different weapons, as you can see here. And you also have, I believe, some of the trinkets and rings and everything that can also be there. So make sure to also have a look at these, because again, sometimes you will find some with this speed stats. Another thing that I would simply recommend you to do is to keep an eye on all the different 379 Boes, because sometimes they're being sold for a ridiculous amount of golds, and these actually sell for at least 5-7k gold on most realms. So if you find some for a really cheap price, sometimes you can buy them and then sell them back for a way better price, especially again the 379 items. But it really depends on your realm. It depends also, as you can see, if the price of the Obsidian gear is cheap or not. So only do that if you find some that are really cheap, and by that I mean maybe lower than like 200 gold, 100 gold or something like that. Finally, I think it's very important for you to remember that in patch 10.1.5, you will be able to actually sell all these different speed sets on other realms. So for instance, right now, it's a really good time to gather on all the different realms you're playing on some of these items, and then you will be able to then sell them easily on hyper realms and realms where people are very interested in buying these different type of items. So try to make sure to gather as many as you can before that. And then if you cannot sell them for a good value on your realm, what you can do again is simply target some realms where you know there is a lot of people who might be interested, and then you want to send all the different items there. And like that, you will be able to sell them for probably a lot of profit. And keep in mind, there's probably going to have ways to also communicate with people across all the different realms. And some people might be looking for some of these sets. And so then you can just enter in contact with them and start selling all these different sets directly to all these other players. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you will be able to make some gold with these different speed sets. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great Wednesday. Bye!